What up? What up? What's good? What's really, really good, y'all? You know what I mean? This shit fucking hilarious, man. I shouldn't even really. I don't even feel like I should have to do this shit, to be honest with you. But, you know what I mean? For the sake of hip hop, you already know. You know what I mean? It's your boy J Real at the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit going on, man. It's a lot of shit going on, man. It's a lot of weird shit going on too. I'm just being honest. Like, it's a lot of like weirdo shit going on with this Nick Cannon versus Eminem beef joint. But, you know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and share it and holler who you need to holler at real fast to let them jump on. You know what I mean? I'm trying to wait for a few more people. You know what I mean, to jump in on the live and give their opinions or whatever, because it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? Where my homeboy AD at? That's who I need to talk to. There you go. That's who I need to talk to right there. Cause that nigga, me and that nigga, he been going in all day, like all day about Eminem and Nick Cannon joint, and he from Detroit, so you know what I mean. I kind of respect niggas' opinion from Detroit about Eminem a little more than other niggas, you know what I mean? Because they from there, you know what I mean? But like I said, yo, it's like a lot of the shit starting to kind of turn into some clown shit on the low. But you know what I mean? Before we even go any further or even start this discussion, right? Let me say this. I am not a fan of Eminem, and I am not a fucking rap fan of Nick Cannon's. Okay? So let's just start right there, because you know how that go. Oh, you just saying it because you don't like him. I don't like neither one of these niggas as far as rap goes. You know what I'm saying? But, oh God, let's just be honest. First of all, let's just start with the facts. Nick Cannon, seriously, bro, come on, G. You know you can't fuck with Eminem on no goddamn mic, my nigga. Like, come on, G. Like, but now this is another thing that I do got to say about it. I give Nick his props for the simple fact, with Eminem being who he is in hip hop, and especially being the lyricist that he is in hip hop. You know what I mean? It take balls to go up against him. So shit, you got to get that nigga some credit for at least saying fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's like the bully in school, which Eminem ain't like the bully, but I'm just saying, it's like the big nigga or whatever. He like, man, I'll fight that nigga. You know what I mean? So I can respect the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he man enough to hold his own. I can respect that more than anything else. But again, I mean, let's just be real. If we talking bars, ball for ball and shit like that, I mean, it's no question. You know what I mean? It's no question that Eminem can demolish Nick Cannon in his fucking sleep. Facts. But anybody got anything they want to say about it, let's talk about it, you know what I mean? Because like I say, like, everybody keep talking about it. Now I'm like this right here. Okay, let's talk about it. Now I'm going to give a lot of y'all an opportunity to talk about it. Talk about it. Nah, man, hit me up too, man. 919-335-3988. And you can talk about it on air, you know what I'm saying? And let your opinion be heard or whatever. But, let me see. Method Man Andre 3000, a comment over Eminem. Factory. You know what I mean? I could deal with that. You know what I mean? Let's see, what else? Who else got something to say? He would have been better off bringing the girl with the red hair on that song. That's funny. But see, like when people be like, I'm saying, what's his name? Nick Cannon be getting killed on his own show. So? It's a fucking comedy show. Who cares about, like, as far as bars go and hip hop and rapping and shit goes? So what? You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that nigga the boss of that show. So I wouldn't give a fuck about that if it was me. You know what I mean? That nigga, he's they boss. Angelo, what's good, my G? BB, what up, though? Nick Cannon battles U.S. celebrity guest on the show every day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but who's really on wilding out, like, really putting their bars out there? Like, even the rappers go up there and bullshit. Think about it. You know what I mean? Because they done had some spitters up there that go up there and just half-ass say some shit just to make the crowd laugh. So I don't really take that shit serious anyways. Not as far as, like, rapping go. You know what I mean? It's about respect. Nick know he doesn't have a choice. But that's what he's doing for his respect. Now, speaking of which, with the interview, right, that he did on T.I. podcast, right? When Eminem asked, T.I. asked about it, brought it up, and just be real, Nick kind of fell for the bait. He should have just been like, man, that shit old. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Nick was being disrespectful when he said what he said, because Nick was he was talking about the situation of what happened when it happened, and he was letting and he said, I could play this shit so y'all can fucking hear what he said, but you know what I mean, he was like, he a fan of Eminem and shit like that, but on some grown man shit, you know what I'm saying, the nigga was defending the woman that he was married to at the time. He was married to that woman. Nigga, get out here and disrespect your wife, nigga, you gonna say something, nigga, so you gotta respect that part of it, you know what I'm saying. But again, when he decides to pick up the mic, wrong idea, wrong idea, bro. But like I said, I respect the fact that he stand on his. Oh yeah, I heard that when Suge said he gonna hang him out the window like they did Vanilla Ice. That was funny. But because Suge still don't like Dre and all that shit to this day. Let's just be real. And then with him being up under Dre, you know what I mean, he kind of like fuck that nigga still. So I wonder what made him holler at Suge though. Like, I'm just saying, it's kind of weird. You know what I mean? It was kind of like nobody even likes Suge Knight, so why even bring him up there? You know what I mean? Should never let Eminem. We should have never let Eminem in the game. I can't stand him. Woo, that's a tough statement. Why do you say that though, BB? Why you say we should have never let him in the game? Because, he a dope lyricist. I don't think you could take away, his lyricism and shit like that. But, let's be real. Oh, this is another thing I want to say. To all y'all niggas that's really, 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 because I've been seeing a lot of niggas going hard about this shit. I just want to ask y'all this. Have you bought any of Eminem shit? No, I'm serious. I ain't even saying that to be funny. I'm dead serious. Have you bought any of Eminem's albums? I was just waiting. But, you know what I mean? Katie said he a pussy. Yeah, I'm just saying, though, man. If Eminem was black, would he be considered the greatest guy to have a white help and all these? You know what? I'm going to keep it real. I wasn't even going to bring up the race thing, but the fact of the matter is, he's right. If Eminem was black, y'all wouldn't give a fuck. And the reason why I say that y'all wouldn't give a fuck is because listen to Tech 9. Oh, that's right. Y'all don't listen to Tech 9. Yeah, Tech 9 be on that other shit. Eminem was been on some other shit, so you can't say that. You know what I mean? Lost you after the Eminem show? Okay. I don't know. I've never bought an Eminem album. I like some of his songs, but I ain't finna listen to that nigga. I'm just being honest. You feel me? And I damn sure ain't never listened to or bought no Nick Cannon shit. So that was his last good album? Yeah. I'm saying, though, like I said, man, what y'all think, though, for real? I want to have this discussion with y'all. I don't want to be out here talking to myself. He can't relate to any of our issues. Think about it. That's facts. You haven't heard none of his shit in the club. And that's another thing. Like, he don't talk about our issues. Like, even when he did the Trump thing, niggas took that like, yo, he stood up for us. Wrong. That shit wasn't about us. That shit was politics, nigga. That wasn't about black people. That nigga did not one time get in there and say nothing about black power, black people, the black struggle. You ain't never heard that nigga rap about black people or say nothing about us on no, I think it's fucked up what they doing to black people and shit like that. Many niggas you hang around, you should be standing up for niggas. I'm just saying, I don't know. Yeah, I know you rock with Eminem. You know what I mean? I know you do, because I remember when you was a kid and love that crazy ass white boy. You know what I mean? I'm not, like I said, again, the nigga can rap. You know what I mean? I don't take that away from him. Gigolo was the shit. Nick Cannon is hilarious. Yeah, but that song went platinum. So we talking numbers. If we talking numbers, I'm just saying the song went platinum. I didn't really fuck with it. But again, niggas always want to talk about numbers, but we ain't gonna talk about no fucking numbers, because come on, G, let's keep it real. Eminem, you talk about numbers. White people buy music for the most part. White people buy music, especially hip hop. And then they finally got them a white boy. Shit, you know they were gonna support the fuck out of that. You know what I mean? Because they ain't really fuck with Vanilla Ice. Let's keep it real. Bubba Sparks, remember him? He was cool, but white people was just like, he was like a super country white boy. So it's just like, if you want a country white boy, it was like whatever to most white people. To me, that's my opinion. I don't know. You gotta ask the white people about that. I'm just being real. Looks like 8 Mile all over again. Talking about like Papa Dot and all that shit. Yeah. But oh yeah, that's another thing I don't understand. Like, why Eminem? Now, don't and correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Eminem sign Conway in them? If I ain't mistaken. Now those niggas are dope. But I'm saying, like, why Eminem don't never really stand next to no dope niggas? Like, D12 sucked. I'm just being real. Rest in peace to Proof. Proof was the only one of them niggas that anybody ever even said could rap. Just like Justin Bieber. We ain't even gonna talk about that faggot. I don't want to talk about him. Rhyming is a style, true indeed. So what you think though, Rick? Who you fuck with? What you think about the situation? Put it like that. You know what I mean? I want to know what y'all think about the situation. Oh, and World Star, from the bottom of hip hop's heart, fuck y'all, because in case y'all don't know, like, World Star put out a video like a couple hours ago, or whatever, talking about the Eminem response was coming out in a second, and they had it all on YouTube and had people waiting to watch it. And all they did was play the Fat Joe verse, the verse that he did on the Fat Joe song. And I'm like, that's not the response. You know what I mean? That was the response to what Nick said on the podcast. And Nick's disses are the response to what Eminem said on the Fat Joe track. Okay? So let's remember that. Nick ain't from North Carolina. That nigga from California. He lived in North Carolina. He ain't from here. That nigga from San Diego. But he did live in Charlotte. Like, back and forth, like, from the East Coast to the West Coast. But he's not from North Carolina. That nigga from, if I'm not mistaken, San Diego. And he damn sure don't represent North Carolina at all. That nigga represent the West Side. I'm just being real. So, I don't really consider him a North Carolina cat. I mean, he lived here, though. But I don't consider him a North Carolina nigga. 50, what about 50? You just saying so. What about 50? Oh, you know what? I remember that, yo. That joint when that's that song he made, like, calling black women bitches and shit like that. That shit, I never understood how he could come back from that. Like, he apologized, but so what? I still don't understand how he was able to come back from that. I'm not gonna front. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. And then on top of that, like, with this Nick Cannon beef and shit like that, I see black women, like, you know what I'm saying, like, supporting him and shit, or got his back or whatever. I'm like, yo, you do. Then y'all say, well, y'all make songs all the time calling us bitches and hoes. Wrong. Black dudes make songs about bitches and hoes. We never say black bitches in our songs. Niggas just say hoes, bitches. That ain't a color. Hoes every race. You know what I mean? We so quick to give up our culture. Hip hop is not ours anymore. It belongs to America now, but it first came out. Rap was garbage to white America. Factory. But see, when people say that shit about hip hop, and they be like, well, we gave them our culture, we gave them hip hop, we didn't do this, that. Niggas don't buy music. Niggas still not buying music. I'm not trying to be funny, but how what's the last? And matter of fact, you don't even gotta buy albums no more. You could buy songs. So when we say, well, they took over. First we say we gave it to them. Then we say they took it over. You know what I'm saying? But again, niggas don't even buy music. And that's another thing I said earlier when I was like, yo, okay, all y'all motherfuckers, like I said, that's defending whoever you defending. Have you bought them niggas shit? You know what I mean? Especially Eminem. I'm just keeping it G real. Did you buy that nigga shit though? How come we can't give Thomas Edison credit for inventing a light bulb, but black people created hip hop? I mean, Factory. We did create hip hop, and I stand by that. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, when we say we gave up the culture, or they took the culture, and this, that, and the other. Well, first of all, Joe Budden is dope. If you don't think Joe Budden can rap, if you think Joe Budden can't rap, you fucking bugging. But I'm just saying, like, how do we say, you know what I mean, that they took the culture and this, that, and the other, when in all actuality, we gave it to them. You know what I mean? Like I said, niggas don't buy music. Niggas be out here fucking downloading shit for free and all that dumb shit like that. That ain't supporting the culture. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Rappers drop shoes, clothes, all kinds of shit that rappers do. Niggas don't buy it. Niggas don't support that shit. It be white people. So I could kind of get why shit went to where it went to. You know what I mean? Nick Cannon got his bars up. Justina, wilding out. But I think he got his rock sauce. Nigga sleeping on the Knicks whole squad. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that he had on the joint, them niggas can rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Because them niggas is actually battle rappers. So they can spit. And then you got people that said, well, why he had to go get some niggas on him. I want to hear the backstory to that. Because I don't know if Nick was like, well, I'm about to get in the stew on this nigga. And the homies was like, we riding with you or what? I don't know. You know what I mean? So I do want to know the backstory to that. You know what I mean? Like why they was in it. Did y'all hear about what Joyner Lucas said? Talking about bringing J. Cole and all them into it, which I don't think is going to happen. Because that's like, what the fuck they got to do with it? You want to see M battle Joyner Lucas? I think that'd be a good battle. Who y'all think will win between Joyner Lucas and Eminem? And tell the truth. Like, for real, tell the truth. Oh, speaking of which, who has Eminem battled? I mean, like, credible rappers. Know what I mean? I'm just asking. I think that would be a dope battle, though. Joyner Lucas and Eminem. I think it'd be pretty dope, personally. I think it's bullshit. We're talking about two entertainers, not two mainstream culture. Not two mainstream culture effective people. So that's all bullshit. It's on a wild level. I could dig that, Rick. I could dig that, though, Rick. You know what I mean? Lane, what up, my dude? What's good, big bro? But I'm saying, though, like I said, man, like, I'm just saying, like, who has Eminem really battled for real? Like, for real. And don't start talking about, yo, he battled niggas in Detroit. Come on, G. Unless you was there or you a straight up Detroit nigga, the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? The fuck out of here. I don't think that matters. Cannabis. Also, what Cannabis did he battle? He did not battle the Cannabis from the LL battle Cannabis. That nigga battled the old, in my opinion, old washed up Cannabis. Nobody even gave a fuck. To keep it real, nobody really even gave a fuck. Nobody I know did. Somebody probably did somewhere. But I'm just saying, like, who has this nigga really battled? Where we could say he stomped so-and-so. Right, like, he picked on pop stars and shit. That's my point. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that the nigga can't rap. But when y'all talk about how he's so great, from my understanding, all the great niggas have went against the other great niggas. Hell, niggas say, matter of fact, my homeboy Sterling over here. You know what I mean? Shout out to the homie Sterling. He's a big Cameron fan. You know, Cameron, niggas, I'm just saying it. Niggas like to, you know what I'm saying, say Cameron was like basic, tutti fruity, booty rooty shit. But shit, at least that nigga went up against Hov. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be real. M ain't been up against no heavyweight niggas. Not no, come on, man. Don't. And then the Ja Rule and them shit, come on, man. Ja Rule, that was 50 beef. He ain't had nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? So that's the same thing. So when they say Nick Cannon, homeboys, well, why they jumping in it? They ain't got nothing to do with it. 50, I mean, not 50, but Eminem ain't really had anything to do with the Ja Rule and 50 joint. That was some shit they had going on from their hood. You know what I mean? Okay, Reno dissed Eminem and he never responded. And you wonder why not. Yeah, holla at me, BB, real talk. But you know why he didn't respond? Come on, let's keep it G. Yeah, exactly. He from San Diego. Thank you, Angelo. Exactly, my G factory. That's what I be trying to tell niggas, man. I'm just saying. Niggas say what they want to say, but Cam went up against Hov, nigga. And then when you niggas want to say, well, Eminem watched Jay-Z on that Renegade joint. Y'all only say that shit because Nas said it in Ether. I'm just being real. I feel like that's the only reason why people say that shit. It's because when Nas said it. Not because they necessarily believe it or not. But even if you want to say he watched them, all right, bet. Name 5 Eminem songs that's doper than 5 Jay-Z songs right now. Go. I mean, I'm just saying. Now, let's talk about some fucking Nick Cannon. Let's talk about Nick Cannon for a second. I like Nick Cannon as a, like, his personality. Like, I like, you know what I'm saying, his entrepreneurship, like, you know what I'm saying, his mental state with the way he stand up for the black man, woman, and child. I like that and respect that a lot. But as far as rapping go, niggas don't fuck with you, Nick Cannon. So this is like the funniest rap battle to me in like hip hop history, because it's like, what the fuck going on? You know what I mean? Like, you can't say it's a dope battle, because you know if they really went at it, Eminem gonna win. But I seen somebody say it's gonna destroy Nick Cannon's career. Wrong. Nick Cannon never really had a strong rap career, so he can't destroy that. And you damn sure ain't gonna stop nothing else that Nick Cannon really doing out here. So destroying your Nick Cannon, no. Razzcast is better than Eminem. Factory. He was mad about a girl that he dated in high school. Who, M was? But you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Again, I don't got nothing against either one of them niggas, because I'm not a fan of neither one of them niggas. I'm not bumping either one of their music. Just being real. But again, this is the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop. So we talk hip hop over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the thing about it though, Sterling. You're right, my G. It's like, what's the fucking point of this battle? That's what I don't get, because y'all been beefing over this fucking Mariah Carey, who everybody said was crazy as fuck. Y'all been beefing over this bitch for the last 10 years, man. That bitch pussy must be evil. I don't want none of it. I'm just saying, y'all still beefing over that bitch. God damn. God damn, you know what I mean? Yeah, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Britney, and Mariah Carey. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's weird to me. And then, like, when Eminem be rapping about crazy shit, I be like, man, see? No, I like Eminem. I think it's that Marshall Mathers shit that be on some other shit. I don't know if they two different people as far as rap go, but I'm just saying. The fuck, man? Let me see. Yeah. Hey, yo, but real nigga shit, though, he did. Man, I'm about to play that shit. Fuck that. I just want y'all to hear it. Hold on. I don't know if I can get right to the shit with it, but I just want y'all to remember this shit. It's all I'm saying. Foolish Pride. That was the name of the song. Foolish Pride by Eminem, when he disrespected the black woman. And I ain't gonna lie, for me, that right there was what really, really fucked me up forever with Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you go out here calling black women bitches and hoes, because matter of fact, like my man said, because some girl broke your heart in high school. Okay, even if you did want to make a song in high school about, like, fuck that bitch. All right, I feel you on that, my G. But you ain't got to be like black bitches and shit. Come on, man. You doing too much out here. And how you even hang with niggas and they let you do that shit? That's what I don't get. I don't get that shit right there. How Royce and them niggas, or D12, or whoever the fuck you kicked it with in high school, nigga, let you say that shit. You know what I mean? Because you had to let them hear it. So, I mean, when they heard it, was they laughing, or was they just like, man, I mean, I feel you, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that at all. But again, yo, what's y'all overall take on this shit? Because I'm like, huh? You know what I mean? And then you got people like clowning like Nick Cannon and shit like that. But ain't that what he's supposed to do? Stand up for his, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Whatever the case is on that shit. But again, let's just be real. Eminem would slaughter that dude as far as rapping go. But you gotta, I mean, I'm just saying, you gotta get a man his props. Because, hey, at least he stepped to the nigga on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Because if you listen to the interview he did on the podcast, he actually wanted to talk to Eminem on some man-to-man shit. He said that. You know what I mean? That he wanted to holler at that nigga like, yo, let me holler at me, my dude, for real. You know what I mean? Because at the time, you got to remember, that man was married to that woman. If a nigga disrespect your motherfucking wife like that, and you don't say nothing, come on, my G, you a bitch. Any nigga in the world, you was a bitch-ass nigga to me. Most consumers are told what to like. Everyone says this person dope. Everyone goes with Eminem. That's what, you know what? I was just talking to my homeboy about that earlier. Most people do go with the crowd. They're not saying Eminem dope because they think he dope. They just follow it. You know what I mean? When, like I said, like, how many of y'all niggas really listen to Eminem though? For real, I ain't talking recent years, because I mean, I know recent years niggas really been like whatever on Eminem. But what, his first joint came out, official joint came out in '99. So he been in the game 20 years. You feel what I'm saying? But how many of y'all niggas, like I said, has been bumping M? You know what I mean? Andre 3000 on Eminem. Factory? Andre 3000, my G. Factory. Come on, man. Come on. If anybody say Eminem over Andre 3000, you bugging. I'm just being real. And then I seen, what's that fat boy name from D12? Anyway, he was on Twitter, and he was like, excuse me. He was like, M ain't responding because he got 10 days to finish his own album. So he, in so many words, like, M ain't got time for that. Nigga, you had time on Fat Joe album to respond. So make some time, my nigga. Exactly. Jacquez shit so I guess he is the king of R&B. Fuck out of here. Yeah. And see, that's why, like, when people don't even know, when they be like you a Stan. Do y'all remember the song Stan? Stan is not a good thing. Stan was not a good person. Stan was a crazy motherfucker that would damn near kill himself over this nigga. So if you was Stan, you retarded. You was Stan, you retarded. Real talk. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of bias shit going on. A lot of bias shit. Now, again, I'm not saying you can't be a fan of Eminem. If you're a fan, be a fan. I mean, shit, you like what you like and don't like what you don't like. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking nobody. You can like what you like. I don't give a fuck at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But here at the Real Hip Hop Show, we all about real hip hop, man. And if you ain't, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, man, but just don't play that shit over here, man. So who y'all got? Who y'all got? I gotta ask, who y'all got? Eminem, Nick Cannon, what up? Yo, a lot of people have actually been riding with Nick Cannon though, like, yo, niggas gonna be surprised when that nigga win. Oh, and by the way, if we keep in count, Nick is up 2-1. I see somebody say 2-0, but Nick Eminem did say something about him on the Fat Joe joint, so I would say he's up 2-1. That's just my opinion. And see, that's another thing. Like, he don't respond. Then what y'all gonna say? Oh, he too big to respond to that. Huh? Since when? They been going at it. Why you won't respond now? Oh, he ain't got time. He too this, that, and the other for. Get the fuck out of here, man. We talking hip hop. Fuck your personal bullshit. Let's talk some hip hop. Feel me? Why hasn't he responded yet? Because remember Meek and Drake beef, and everybody was like, what's taking Meek so long to respond? Huh? I'm just saying. I mean, I understand niggas got other obligations and shit, but at the same time, respond, nigga. Yeah, it is like celebrity boxing. I mean, that's true. I mean, oh, matter of fact, speaking of which, and this is facts, and this is factory, okay? Niggas is not going to be bumping Eminem in the club. Okay? But Gigolo did get played in the club. It did. I'm just being honest. Unless you weren't old enough to go to the club then you wouldn't know. But they actually did play that fucking song in the club. So, I'm just saying. They did. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Both of these discs were whack as yeah, that was, I mean, they weren't hard. I mean, I ain't gonna sit here there like them shits was hot, because they wasn't. You know what I mean? Them shits wasn't hard. I'm not, and then we had to do singing on the hook on the first disc. I'm like, I don't really think you should have nobody singing on no diss track. Not like that. If you gonna have somebody sing, at least sing some hard shit or use a bitch or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? He said he had his crew. Yeah, but that's the same thing that you know what I'm saying? What's his name? Like I said, when Eminem jumped in the Ja Rule joint and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That was the crew, you know what I mean? So I don't really see the you know how that go. Kales. I mean, yeah, Factory, that was more of Kales doing, but still, it's still a Nick Cannon song nonetheless. It's still a Nick Cannon song. You know what I mean? And I mean, let's just be real. You put, especially at that time, you put R. Kelly name beside anybody, that shit was going. It was going. Niggas didn't give a fuck about him touching them little girls. That shit was going. If you put anybody name beside that dude at the time. You know what I mean? So, you know. So I'm just saying, what y'all think? I need to get my homeboy up here, man. I told that nigga to hit me up. Let me see if I can hit him up right quick. Hold on, because I really want to get his opinion on this. Because, like I said, he been going here all day. Hold on. we go. Nah, because like I said, man, it's funny to me because I be seeing niggas going in about this shit all day, but really last couple of days, pretty much for the whole week. Keep it G real. But you know what I mean? When it's time to have a discussion, ain't nobody got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? That shit funny to me though. That's one thing I ain't never understood. Let me see. Here we go. All right, there we go. Let me see if I can't do this right quick too. There we go. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all share this joint, man. See if you can't get some of your homeboys, your homegirls, or whoever that you fuck with to chime in on the joint, man. I ain't finna be up here all night talking about this shit. But at the same time, you know what I mean? I still like to have these discussions because so many people talk about it until it's time to talk about it. You know what I mean? But again, I just think that the whole shit is kind of like, what? Because it kind of came out of nowhere. Like, it just like resurfaced out of nowhere. Put it like that because it's like, huh? Y'all still going at each other over that shit? That's the main thing that got me about it, is y'all still going in about that shit. I mean, factory. They don't. Because you got so much, let's just be real, so much other shit. I ain't gonna say trap. I'm saying other shit. You know what I mean by that other shit. Niggas got so much of that other shit going on that they listening to in hip hop nowadays that they don't even want to hear niggas, you know what I'm saying, spit no balls. That's what I don't be understanding. You know what I mean? All year long, y'all niggas bumping Lil so and so. But then you want to call Eminem the rap god. I don't get it. I don't get that. Y'all niggas bump that bullshit all fucking year long. Now y'all want to talk about some rap god. Fuck out of here. And I would never call Eminem the rap god. Ever. I don't care how many records he sells. Just being real. I'm not. Because there's too many niggas nicer than him. Yeah, exactly. Like, niggas be on that trippy red type shit all year long. Now y'all want to talk about some fucking Eminem and bars. Nigga, you don't even listen to bars. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Big Smoke, what up, though? I'm just asking, though, again, yo, what y'all niggas think about this bullshit, man? Because it's bullshit. And me, personally, I ain't really feeling... It's like, again, it's like... Do we... Like, seriously, though. I know it's being talked about a lot. But at the same time, do we really even give a fuck about this so-called battle? Like, us hip-hop heads? Or, you know, us that love hip-hop or whatever? Do we really even give a damn? Or is it they celebrity that's making it more than what it is? Which I think that's really what it is. But, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck out of here. Oh, man. What y'all think about that? Is the bitch name pronounced Lizzo? I don't even know that fat girl. I'm sorry. But to me, she's just that fat girl. But, whatever. We can stick to the script either way. Let me see what my man said earlier. No, that's not what I was trying to find out. Ice Cube better, Common better, 3000 better, Razzcast, Jada, Scarface, Meth, Pun, Factory. No bars. Because I really love hip hop. True indeed. I hope so. Like, it's still some of us that's... No, let me rephrase that. It's a lot of people that still love hip hop. And it's still a lot of dope ass shit going on and a lot of dope artists in hip hop and a lot of dope music still coming out. Like, so to those that think, man, hip hop whack now and this, that, the other, you ain't listening. Like I said, like I tell niggas all the time, cut your fucking radio off, man. For real. Cut your radio off, man. Stop listening. You keep hearing, you hear more about Trippie Redd and whoever. And so that's what make y'all feel like, or make people feel like hip hop is this, that, and the other is whack or whatever. But I don't think that's the case. I just think that it's a lot of dope shit out here. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, all right, this is what I need somebody to hit me up, man. Real talk. Now I'm gonna put the number down. Man. I want y'all to come in here and speak y'all piece. Hold on. Bam. There you go. 919-335-3988. Hit me up, man. Speak your motherfucking piece on this joint. And let people see how you see it. You know what I'm saying? Let people know how you see it, like, about whatever or however you feel about this so-called... Is this even a battle? I don't know. You know what I mean? T, what up, though? J Mar was good. Big girls need love, too. Yeah, they do, but not from me. But, yeah, I mean, I'm a small guy, man. I can't handle all that shit. I'm sorry. I got to breathe, baby. But, he said I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't never, ever in my life listened to Trippie Redd. Ever. I can't name one song unless somebody like named it as one of the mainstream songs. I'm like, oh, that was him. You know what I mean? Like, just being real. I'm like, oh, that was him. I hated that song more than likely. You know what I'm saying? But again, to each his own. I don't know. Maybe because he looked so fucking stupid. Let's see what this is right quick, man. Let's see if we can't get this person to chime in. Hold up. Chill.
Peace, brother. Peace, man. I'm just chiming in on the whole live you got going on, man.
What's
just
good?
had to add my 2 cents to the situation. What's good, man? It's your brother Faraz Arati, man. I've been commenting for the last 10 minutes. Man.
Oh yeah, peace, my dude, man. What you think, my G?
Peace, brother. Man, my whole thing is this, man. I'm a rapper, you know what I'm saying? I do music myself, so I respect artistry from an artistic standpoint. Right. I'm not going to sit here and say that technically Eminem can't formulate song structure and rhyme patterns. Right. Yeah, I give you the credit on that. But, you know, do you make music that I can personally relate to, that I pull out? I pull out Pac albums. Right. I pull out Me Against the World. I pull out All Eyes on Me. I pull out Illmatic. I pull out It Was Written. Right. I pull out Reasonable Doubt. I pull out classic hip-hop albums. Eminem don't have no music that me personally gives me a personal replay value that I can dig back into his archives and just vibe to your shit. I got albums like Pac, Me Against the World. I could pull that album out tomorrow and listen to it all the way through. Right. Song for song and be satisfied through the whole listening. Eminem just don't have that type of music that resonate with me spiritually.
So why you think...
Another thing...
Go ahead.
Another thing about what... The 50 Cent jumping in, yeah, 50 Cent, Eminem put you on, this, that, and the third, but you really on some Sambo Django type shit.
I thought it was just me, but go ahead.
Defending this dude. Django, Uncle Tom Coon ass nigga, gotta always jump to this crack of defense, this, that, and the third. You already know that Eminem, and this first of all, Mariah Carey, this man baby mother. Facts. This man got 2 children with her. Facts. This ain't no... This man has 2 children with this woman. You see what I'm saying? They were married at one point in life. Thanks. You ain't gonna let no man come at your wife like that in no circumstances. So for people to make Nick Cannon to be wrong for defending the mother of his children is some totally biased shit. That to me, people just ain't looking at both sides of the spectrum of the whole situation.
Right. Well, let me ask you this, real talk. Why do you think? In your opinion, you know what I'm saying? I want to know, because like I said, I like to have these discussions with people. I like to hear other people's opinion. But, so why do you think people try to put Eminem so far up like that?
What was that, brother?
I said, in your opinion, why do you think people try to put Eminem at the top of the MCs?
Well, you always, like I said earlier, white people are always looking for a great white hope, whether it's Rocky Marciano, Larry Bird,
Elvis,
Lomachenko, whoever it may be. Whenever a white artist comes within, or it could be a white athlete, it could be a white artist, whatever. When you come in a predominantly black-dominated genre that blacks have shown greatness and showcase greatness in and have dominated, whenever a flash of a white person come in with any glimmer of talent, they're automatically going to catapult that white person, whether it's in sports or it's in music, to the same level of stardom, because it's like, damn, we don't got nobody.
Right.
Think about rap. In the back in the days, Ronald Reagan tried to ban rap. NWA had to go to the White House. This was something that white people hated. White people they looked at us as this is nigga music, jungle music.
Facts.
There was a ban on hip hop. The government tried to ban Uncle Luke when he came out with his music.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So now we in a time frame where the shit has become a trend. It's become a normal thing. It's become the culture of America. You take away black music and rap music from America, where's the culture?
Factory.
2020 and 2019, America's, you know how much money hip-hop generates, how much money circulates around our culture that we have, whether it's Jordans, whether it's us making a clothing line pop when we put it in our videos, whether it's, or whether it's us branding a certain commodity in our music. Like, hip-hop is a big commodity at this point in time. And actually, the point, though, not to get off the topic.
Nah, you good.
you got to remember, like I said, with the Rocky Marciano, I look at Eminem like Rocky Marciano. You know what I'm saying? You got any time a white guy shows any glimmer of skill in a black dominated,
and Rocky wasn't even real.
Area.
That's what get me. But go ahead.
Like I said, if Razcast was a white rapper, they'd be saying Razcast and Eminem are the two best rappers.
Facts. That's the same thing I say about
if
like with Tech
Razcast
Nine.
was black, he would be considered one of the greatest.
Yeah, that's true. Because that's the same thing I say like with Tech Nine. You know what I mean? Like a lot of niggas don't fuck with Tech Nine, but if Tech Nine was white, he'd be the man. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Now, like I was saying earlier, Lord Jamar made a comment about white people being guests in hip hop.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fact. Black people created hip hop. This is something that was started by black people in the inner streets of New York City. We all know the history. Mm-hmm. It started in the Bronx, this, that, and the third. I mean, it's just sad that black people got to the point where we won't claim what's ours. Like I said in the comment earlier, Thomas Edison is considered the inventor of the light bulb.
Right.
And white people probably get behind him as the inventor of the light bulb and give him the credit for the person that came up with the patent and the person that came up with the idea.
Factory.
Why is it a problem when black people say that this is ours and it's something that we created? It's a problem for us trying to claim something that we actually did create and we just speaking the truth of our creation.
Shit, we already know the answer to that. You know what I mean? They own all the media and all that shit to convince motherfuckers that bullshit. And you know we live in a society where the majority rules, which I think is bullshit, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So when the majority say, well, this is what it is, then people just say, well, then that's what it is. And that's not what the fuck is the truth. But let me ask you this, because I was saying this earlier, right? How we was talk about how what they did to hip-hop and stuff like that. Then why you think, not just saying now, but it's been like this for years, why you think black people don't buy music then? Because
it's funny you mention that, because back in the day when you used to go to hip hop shows, like in the 80s, late 80s or the 90s,
yeah,
Public Enemy, when they used to do their shows at the beginning of the coming into the rap game or whatever, it used to be all black fans at Public Enemy shows. That was resonating with the music that they had, because it was conscious, it had a message, and it was something that was elevating black people. It used to be all black people in 89, 88, 87. All black people at Public Enemy shows.
True.
Time went on. They started to infiltrate the music industry. Now, Chuck D on stage rapping about issues that's dealing with racism, and it's all white people in the crowd now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It didn't start like that, though. It didn't start with Public Enemy crowds being white people. It was all black people at the inner city at these concerts, when it was free concerts in the park. It wasn't no white people in New York at the park when KRS-One and all of these other rappers that's historical icons was rapping at the beginning stages. True. It wasn't no white people at the crowd. It wasn't no white people coming to the show.
True.
They looked at it as nigga music from the jungle that y'all niggas do. This is a fact.
Oh, yeah, it is. Fact.
When Ronald Reagan tried to ban hip hop, that's why they put the parental advisory sticker on rap albums, because of Luke.
Yep.
So it was a point in time when white people viewed our music, the music that now dominates the entire society, as music of the jungle. That was to be looked down on. They didn't give us credit for being creative and originators. But now all y'all want to fucking do it. Come on, man.
Exactly. And see, and that's the reason why, you know what I mean? Like I said, I like to have these discussions, because I tell people the same exact thing that you saying right now. That's why I love when people jump in and let it be known, you know what I mean, that what you saying is the truth. I mean, let's just be honest. I ain't gonna front. That's why I didn't even want to bring up the race thing about it, because I wanted somebody else to do it. Because people already know, think about, well, Jay, you gonna say that because he white. Fuck that. Let's just tell the truth. We only even giving this fool any credit because he white.
Exactly. If Eminem was another black rapper that did all of the shit he did throughout his career, had the same discography, he would not be on this pedestal like that. They'll probably mention him with amongst other black rappers that they think was great, but they wouldn't, in every conversation, if Eminem was black, put him over Pac, put him over Big, put him over Nas, put him over Hova, put him over Razcast, put him over Jadakiss, put him over all these rappers that are better than him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But since he's white, of course they're gonna magnify this shit 100 times higher and put him under a magnifying glass 100 times bigger than they would if he was a black artist. And that's what a lot of people ain't taking into consideration. I'm not saying Eminem can't formulate rhymes and put together good rhyme structures with what he does.
Right.
But let's be real. If Eminem was a black male, would he be considered to be the greatest? Like he's considered as a white male? I don't think so.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. I mean, I'm just being honest. He wouldn't. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's bullshit. And I hate when people talk about numbers. You know what I mean? Well, he sold this and he sold that. Of course he would. The fuck?
White America. Who you think bought albums? You think it was niggas going out and buying Eminem albums?
Exactly. That's why I keep telling niggas. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas don't listen to that shit. How can
you weren't going out buying Eminem albums throughout his discography and his legacy and career? No. It wasn't black people there. Come on, bro. Let's be real, bro.
Yeah, that's the truth.
It was white people that felt like they finally had a person inside of the industry and a part of the culture that was a representative for them. Now we finally got somebody that's speaking for us. So now, you know, the average white person in middle America or, you know, rural America, wherever they may be from, you know, the deep south or Midwest or wherever they from, trailer parks or what. Now we finally got a representative. We gonna get behind him 100%. That's all we got. Shit, we gotta buy his album. We finally got our foot in the door. If we don't support him, who gonna support him? So if 100 million, if half of white America go and buy Eminem album, because it ain't. There's 300 million people in the country.
Right.
And black people don't make up, what, 10% of that?
Yeah, like 12. I would say it's like 12 to 14%.
12 to 14% of black people in America.
Yeah.
300 million people altogether. Out of them 300 million, it might be 200 million that's white. If half of them 200 million people 100 million people go buy the Eminem album, of course he's going to have the most sales. You think it was black people in the out of the number of blacks in this country compared to whites? You think it was black people that went and bought Eminem album in droves and went out there and was buying this shit in mass amounts? Come on, bro. It was white America that bought his albums. Let's be real.
I mean, that's
not to say that truth, not to say that he can't rap. We're not saying that he can't rap.
No.
We've already made that clear. But don't make it seem like black people are responsible for the success and the major blowing up of Eminem and making him big. It's a lot of shit. Let's be real. That now that I look back in hindsight of Eminem, that I think is fucking whack. That Hi My Name Is shit, that shit is fucking whack. I don't like this song. I don't want to listen to that. Man, I can't bump that.
That shit was just funny.
Bumping, Hi, my name is.
Yeah, that shit was just funny. That was my thing. Cause I'm like, I remember when that came out back in '99. I'm like, yo, this is just funny. It's like a spoof song. This ain't really nothing. It was just funny.
And then, like I said, he might not be world recognized like everybody sees Eminem because he don't have that financial backing machine. He didn't have a Dr. Dre behind him. He an underground artist out of Texas. But lyrically, if you compare Eminem and K-Rino is just as good as Eminem, if not better. He called Eminem out on that song he made back in the day, dissing black women, wherever. I don't care how old you was. You knew what you were saying. You was conscious of what you were saying.
He was old enough to know better. He was old enough to know better.
You dissing black women in a racial manner inside of a culture that's black that we welcomed you in. That's an oxymoron.
Facts. And that's why I could never understood when he did that. And you know what I mean? Like, my question I wish I could ask them niggas, like, so now rest in peace to Proof. We ain't gonna talk about him because he gone. But my point is, how could Royce the 5'9", D12 and all these niggas get behind this motherfucker knowing he did that? I ain't never understood that.
Money. This motherfucker signed to Dre.
Facts.
He the biggest white rapper in the world right now. Shit, he the biggest thing in Detroit right now. Because, I mean, before the media machine got behind the Eminem movement out of Detroit, I mean, I'm trying to sit here and really, you got Royce the 5'9". You know, I'm really trying to sit back and think of out of Detroit historically in the rap world.
My homeboy, he from Detroit. That's why I wish I could get him up here. But it's real. I mean, think about it. You got Royce the 5'9", you know what I mean? Slum Village, you know what I mean? Jay Dilla. Like, come on, man. Some, like, Detroit.
Real lyricist.
Yeah.
Slum Village is real lyricist. Jay Dilla is the embodiment of hip-hop.
Exactly. But yet they want to act like Eminem is the face of Detroit. Get the fuck out of here.
like I said, the Rocky Marciano theory. You have to have, whenever white people have, and I hate to bring racism into the shit, but
it's the truth.
There's no
That's the only
escaping
thing.
racism in America. There's no escaping racism in our lives. This shit is a part of the fabric of our lives and what we witness and experience every day as a fabric of our society. So with that being said, you know, the race thing is always going to have an issue and going to be a part of the reason why Eminem is champion. White people have no other artists besides Eminem that they can really champion. That black people gave the okay and the cosign.
Nobody else.
And the head nod to. Black people gave Eminem the cosign as being a dope rapper that can rap, that's good at what he does. Since black people gave him that cosign, white people said, well, fuck it, he better than every other black artist.
Right.
Y'all gonna give him the cosign? Okay, we gonna show y'all what we do when y'all cosign one of ours. He better than all of y'all.
Right. Now, what kind of shit is that? That's the shit that always got me. I'm like, there's no way in fucking hell. First of all, this nigga talk about killing his mama and his baby mama and chainsaws and shit.
I got a white boy on my Facebook page. We talk boxing all the time. In his mind, Rocky Marciano was the greatest boxer ever.
But Rocky
because he was undefeated. I tell the dude all the time, the white boy all the time. Floyd Mayweather was undefeated. You know, like you gonna really put Rocky Marciano above Muhammad Ali, above Joe Louis, above Sugar Ray Leonard? That's the only boxer they got.
I'm saying we are talking about this nigga from the movies, right?
No, not Rocky.
Okay. You said
Rocky. It was an actual boxer named Rocky.
Oh yeah,
that went undefeated.
The
Italian Stallion.
Oh yeah. True indeed.
Do you remember him?
Yeah.
That particular boxer, like, I'm not saying that he wasn't a good boxer because he was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, whenever white people have any representation of them that's considered good, they blow it out of proportion and magnify it like it's the best shit since sliced bread. And the reality is, bro, it's other people that's better than you and more talented than you.
Fact.
But since white people didn't have no other artists that they can get behind and champion before Eminem, because you had the Beastie Boys. The Beastie Boys made good music.
Yeah.
But they didn't get respected as lyricists like Rakim did, like Big Daddy Kane did. They was just the white boys in rap that was funny, you know what I'm saying? Cool and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then you got Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice was never a lyricist. He was never considered a top tier rapper.
I'm gonna say this. Let me say this. Vanilla Ice was just the black MC Hammer. I mean, let's just be real.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? That he was just, they was like, okay, y'all got MC Hammer. We got to we see that shit works. We gonna give y'all Vanilla Ice. Fuck that. I mean, let's just be real. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
It's the same thing with Vasily Lomachenko. I'm a boxing fan. This guy he's a good boxer. He's very technical and very skilled. They make him out. He's only had 13 or 14 fights in his entire career. But since he won like 3 championship belts in that little 14 fight time span, you have people that'll consider him the greatest boxer ever, even over Ali and all the greats, that legendary greats that actually, you know, did what they were supposed to do. But, you know, like I said, whenever you're a white person, you have what's called white privilege.
True indeed.
Eminem is a perfect example of white privilege, and it's just white privilege showing his face in a different area, like music. But you know, white privilege shows up in all areas. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed.
Whether it's sports, whatever. That's why, like, I was talking to somebody earlier about the black quarterback. The 4 best quarterbacks in the league right now are all black.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, the brother that played for the Baltimore Ravens, Jackson, and then Patrick Mahomes, Jackson, Dak Prescott, and Russell Wilson for the Seattle. What's the team? Seahawks?
The Seahawks, yeah.
All right, bet. Historically in football, they always had the brother as the running back or the wide receiver. You know, the fast guy that, you know, is a workhorse, physically built, physically strong, just like with, you know, in the slavery, you know, just like on the NFL combine when they picking their athletes, it's the same way they used to do it in slavery. You know, check a nigga dick size, check how big his arms is, check how fast he run, how high he jump. It's the first time in history in football where you had the top quarterback being black. They used to always put the white quarterback in the position of the quarterback because that's the leader on the field. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas, y'all can run the fastest and jump the highest, But we want the white male to be the image and the representation of the brain that got us to win. The brain that was the leadership role. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
So it's always, even in hip hop, when white people are always looking for a way to put themselves in a position of being the leaders of some shit. Right. And Eminem is just a perfect example of it. It's just in a different way. It's just in the rap world way. You know what I'm saying? And in a lot of people's white minds, you can't tell them that Eminem ain't the greatest. But I'm here to tell you he's not. You got Andre 3000. You got Raz Cash. You got Rakim.
Too many
you got
to name.
KRS-One. Come on, man.
To name. That's facts, man. I appreciate you for calling in,
too
man.
Many to name.
And I appreciate you for calling in, and check the email. It's up there on the live, you know what I mean? The Real Hip Hop Show at yahoo.com. That way you can send in some music, you know what I mean? I can get it played on the show, you know what I mean? I play.
Definitely.
Most definitely, man, because I play the music, you know what I mean, Sunday nights at 8 p.m., you know what I mean? I've been trying to get more music or whatever for it, but, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I appreciate you for calling in, man, and send some music in, man, and let's, you know what I mean, get that good shit played.
I'm going to send you something to your DM. I'm going to DM you with something.
All right, bet.
All right. Peace, man. Thanks for coming, man.
All right, man. Peace. Thanks, man.
All right.
I mean, did he lie though? You know what I mean? He wasn't lying. He was speaking the facts. You know what I mean? I mean, that's true indeed right there, Angelo. But, I mean, it's not like he lying. You know what I mean? So, like, a lot of people look at that like, oh, well, why you got to bring race in it or this, that, and the other. I mean, he just brought the truth in it. It's not really an opinion. I mean, he spoke facts. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it real. And then, like my homegirl Barbara said, she's white. She don't even fuck with him. So with her being white and saying she don't fuck with Eminem, I'm just saying, does it mean that he garbage? You understand what I'm saying? Like she can say that she don't fuck with Eminem, and white people, with her being white, people will say, I mean, that's cool. But when we say we don't fuck with him, oh, y'all don't fuck with him because he's white. I don't fuck with him because he's garbage. Factory. Sorry, M. But not sorry, M. I mean, you can rap, you know what I mean? But again, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. 919-335-3988. My nigga Tay, what up, though? That nigga's from Detroit, man. I know he can speak about it. 919-335-3988. Hit me up, man, and let everybody know y'all opinions, you know what I mean, about this whole Eminem versus Nick Cannon joint. And you know what I mean, like I said, man, everybody been talking about it, man, and this is the Real Hip Hop Show, you know what I mean, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop. So we gotta talk about it, man. You know what I mean? We gotta talk about it. He gonna lose his Masked Singer job doing this shit. Blah blah. Nick trying to get Eminem on the show. He did say come on the show. It would be great for ratings. I mean, as a businessman, I don't fucking blame him. Get your money, black man. The fuck? Okay. Let me see. Oh, my homeboy said he got his girl in here listening, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you got say this girl here this morning. She said Nick went off. Do y'all think Nick went off? I mean, that's why I said what I was saying earlier. Like, there are people that really are like, yo, Nick was doing his shit though. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say this. For it being Nick Cannon, he went hard for Nick Cannon. You understand what I'm saying? Let's understand this. It's hip hop. I get that. But every rapper ain't a top tier rapper. Nick Cannon is not a top tier rapper. So you can't expect Jay-Z bars from Eminem. I mean, not Eminem, but even him. But you can't expect Jay-Z bars from Nick Cannon. But I still think Nick Cannon, for it to be Nick Cannon, he did his shit, man. 919-335-3988, man. Hit me up. You know what I mean? We can talk about it, man. For real. I'm just saying, man. Speak your piece, man. See, and that's factory, though. So I can dig that shit, Huey. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for hitting me up, man. Like I said, man, send in some music. You know what I mean? Now, like my little sister Katie. This is facts. This is my little sister, by the way. She has been an Eminem fan since Eminem has been out. So that is one black person I can't say. You know, that's just being real. Like, that's just straight up honest right there. Like, that's just straight up honest. She's been an Eminem fan since Eminem has been out. So, you know what I mean? She ain't. That's why I never put her in the category of the wave riding or the whatever with Eminem, because she fuck with Eminem. So, I mean, what can you say to somebody that actually fuck with him? See, that's my thing. If you fuck with Eminem like that, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. Or I don't think nobody has a problem with that. But I'm talking especially about you motherfuckers that don't listen to Eminem. Because, I mean, we all know niggas don't listen to Nick Cannon at all. Just being real. So, we ain't even really got to state that. But as far as, you know what I'm saying, M go, like I said, like, niggas don't be listening to Eminem like that. You know what I'm saying? So, if you do, then that's what's up. But if you don't, then I really don't feel like, I ain't gonna say that you can't say nothing, but I'm talking about if you don't listen to Eminem like that, then don't come in and start talking about how great he is when you don't even listen to the motherfucker. I'm just saying. Sheesh. You know what I mean? Like, my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy Tay said he ain't even listened to the diss shit. He from the D. What up, though? That's the first nigga I ever heard in my life say what up, though. And that's the reason. And we used to call that nigga what up, though, because every time he answered the door, he'd be like, what up, though? And that was the first time I ever heard anybody say what up, though. This is my nigga, you know what I mean? That's the first nigga you know what I'm saying, ever heard say that shit. And he's from Detroit. That's why it was always funny to us where he would answer the door and be like, what up, though? So we started calling the nigga what up, though. Anyway. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, like I said, my homeboy Tay, he from Detroit. That's why I be trying to say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my man. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, I just can't fuck with that guy. Eminem. To each his own again and again and again and again and again. But I don't fuck with him. You know what I mean? Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying, Katie. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, she fuck with Eminem. So if she ride with him, then I can respect her riding with him because she listens to that nigga and always has. And that's just factory. But a lot of you motherfuckers, y'all don't even listen to Eminem. So how can you say that he this, that, and the other? I mean, now, it's common sense that Eminem is better than Nick Cannon. Everybody knows that. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that. But let's just be real, man. It's your boy J Real at the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop, man. I'm about to get ready to get up out of here in a minute unless somebody hit me up soon. I know how y'all do. Excuse me. Because every time I say I'm about to get up out of here, then nigga a call when I get off the show. Yo, is it too late to call? Yeah, it's too late to call. You know what I mean? So if I don't answer, it's going to be too late to call. You know what I mean? But y'all make sure y'all share this show, though. You know what I mean? All that good shit, man. Let people, you know what I'm saying, know what it is about the Real Hip Hop Show, man. And you know what I mean? Like I tell people all the time, man, I appreciate anybody that tunes in. I don't care if it's 3 people, 5 people, whatever people. You know what I'm saying? Because Eminem versus Nas. Okay, first of all, my little sister Katie did not listen to Nas, so she really wouldn't know. You got to understand now, my sister's not a hip-hop head. So you can't really get her those questions. She's not a hip-hop head. But even she said Nas is harder than M. And it's facts. Facts. If you know what I mean? Factory. If you think Eminem better than Nas, then I hate you. No, sis, I know you listen to hip-hop. I'm talking about with the way we take hip-hop. You know what I'm talking about? The way we take hip-hop. But you listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you ain't fuck with it. Right. Cause I mean, I know you listen to it because, come on, sis. You know, you always love that alternative and shit, which is cool. You know what I mean? Because I fought with alternative now that I'm older. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because I remember we was younger, used to try to get me to listen to that shit. I'm like, man, what that crazy ass white boy people shit? You know what I mean? But anyway. Nah. But yeah, of course, Eminem versus Nas. Come on, man. If you say that Eminem better than Nas, I feel for you. As a hip hop fan, I feel for you. But you know what I mean? No doubt. But like I said, man, it's your boy J Real at the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop over anyone. Okay. My boy said Nas over anybody. Nas versus Jada, Angelo. Although you probably still gonna say Nas, but I'm asking, man. Shit, I gotta ask. M hasn't battled a top tier artist besides Cannabis, and that was a washed up Cannabis. I keep saying that shit because it's the truth. Tell me I'm lying. That nigga did not battle the Cannabis that battled LL. He did not battle that guy. Speaking of which, let's not act like Cannabis ain't get LL a run for his fucking money. I think they gave LL the battle because he was the OG and Cannabis was the young cat. So it's like, man, we can't just say he beat him. This dude's one of the greats. Immortal Technique is better than Eminem. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. He didn't get Cannabis in his prime facts. Forgot about Big L. Big L is one of the dopest ever. No doubt, Angelo. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Of course you're going to say Nas. That's your favorite rapper. Which is nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. So I know you went with Nas over Jay with that Nas and Jay beef back in the days. And no, let me say this. I like Hove better than Nas. Okay? But Nas, I like Hove better than Nas, but I believe that Nas is a better rapper than Hove. You follow me? So, yeah. Guru over Eminem. Y'all bugging. Factory. You know what I mean? Joyner. With Joyner Lucas over Eminem? Yeah. 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 But you know what? I ain't gonna say a lot of people don't listen to Joyner Lucas because that'd be a lie. But I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people don't know about Joyner Lucas like that. They should. I think they should. But I think they should know more about Joyner Lucas also. But you know what I mean? Tell everybody listen to M diss track to Cannabis now. I bet everybody be sleep. Oh my God. No, I'm not saying that Jay ain't got bars. Again, I like Jay-Z more than I like Nas. I just think that Nas is a better spitter than Jay-Z is. You know what I'm saying? But I like Jay-Z better though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I ain't gonna never forget when they was battling, I was like, damn, you gotta choose. I'm sorry, you gotta pick a side. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I think Nas, how can I put it, man? I think the reason why, in my opinion, the reason why people don't try to put Nas where he should be is because Nas didn't have that commercial success like Jay-Z did, or like a lot of other artists from his era did. Because Nas didn't really have that commercial success. Like he was the man, he was the shit, but you know what I'm saying, he never really had that commercial success like that. So that's what made a lot of people be like, yo, I'm saying Nas be trying to kick knowledge though. Fuck out of here. Expect That versus Eminem. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really fuck with Inspector That like that out of Wu-Tang. I like Inspector That, but he was not one of my favorite Wu-Tang artists. I'm just being honest, he wasn't one of my favorite Wu-Tang artists. What the hell my damn cigarette say? I'm about to beat myself. No, seriously, hold on, let me get my cig right quick. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me see. I think there's so much talent unrecognized here in Kingston. However, some really put in work while others do not. Factory. They talk about it, but they ain't really about it. I think your show is great. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Barbara, man. Barbara's one of the homies, man. And like she been supporting not only me, but I'm talking about myself for a minute. She been supporting what I've been doing for a long time. So shout out to the homegirl Barbara, yo. Like she really be like this. That's what's crazy because y'all say y'all want people to listen to y'all shit. She is one of those people that will listen to your music for real, and she support real shit. You know what I mean? And like she just said, it's people that's dope that's been working, and it's a lot of people that's running their fucking mouth and ain't doing shit. But again, thank you, thank all y'all. You know what I'm saying? For real. Redman kills Eminem. Now, from my understanding, ain't Redman Eminem favorite rapper? From my understanding, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But for real, ain't Redman his favorite rapper? Local weather, cold as fuck. Joyner versus Joyner. You know, a lot of people say Lane's got that, but I'm gonna be honest though. I'm going with Joyner Lucas on that. Real shit. I'm going with Joyner on that. So y'all make sure y'all share this live, man. For real, man. Let's get live up in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it, man. You know, man, it's the Real Hip Hop Show. We can talk hip hop all day fucking with me. Nobody. That's the only body Nick would body would be nobody. I'm just being honest. Well, I don't know now. Nick could probably body some of these younger niggas. I think. But I don't think Nick could body a rapper. You know what I mean? I think, let me tell you something about Method Man. And I'm a Method Man fan. But Method Man is a dope rapper. But his albums, not talking about Tikal 2000. I like Tikal 2000, not gonna lie. But after Tikal 2000, yeah, old school Buster and new school Buster, but old school Buster still hard. But I'm just being real. After Tikal 2000, I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I can still listen to Meth, and I like Meth on verses and shit. But Meth albums, I was like, nah, bro. Benny Paz is a great white rapper that's never mentioned. I've never heard of him. Put me on. See, that's another thing. Like, I can admit that kind of shit. Like, I ain't never heard of. I don't listen to. So put me on, man. Benny Paz, great white rapper that's never mentioned. Okay, put me on. Let me hear what you sound like. Real talk. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, but you're right though. All this shit is for the media. I mean, let's keep this. That's what I think. Like, it's all like publicity and bullshit. You know what I mean? Because y'all remember when rap beef, niggas used to actually have beef. Remember that? When niggas would get on the mic and talk shit, but would punch you in your fucking mouth or shoot a nigga, stab a nigga or something when they seen that nigga for real. Now we look at so-called rap beef like, shut up. I'm just saying. Facts. That's a classic scenario. And that verse itself is a classic. You know what I mean? That verse itself is a classic. I mean, it's scenario. If you don't know about scenario, then you're probably too young. But I'm just saying. All right, like I said, send me some links to some of the Benny Paz. I'll check them out. Because if I ain't heard some, you know what I mean, I'll check it out. I want to hear it. He said he'll smash Designer. Man, half the niggas from my show are smash Designer. Real shit. Matter of fact, it's a lot of niggas on my show I believe is better than Eminem. To keep it real. You know what I mean? So speaking of the show, if you want your music played on the Real Hip Hop Show, send that music in MP3 form to therealhiphopshow@yahoo.com. You know what I mean? Original music only, please. Don't send me your Eminem freestyle. Because I'm not playing that shit. But I'm just saying, original music, please. To therealhiphopshow@yahoo.com. We can get that music played, you know what I'm talking about. And you can get some feedback, you know what I'm saying, instead of just your homeboys and shit saying your shit hot. Yeah, like a lot of these young niggas really not rappers. They're not. They just yeah. Are you gonna rap? Yeah. Are you gonna rap? Yeah. Nigga, is you gonna rap? You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's how a lot of that shit be. Oh, God. Yeah, see, you know what I mean? Like, see, that's the difference, I think, between then and now. Like, we used to be able to relate to the music that we listened to, whether it was rap or not. But, you know, we talking hip-hop, of course. You know what I mean? But, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, my brother just texted me the so-called Eminem diss. That is not the Eminem diss. The Nick Cannon diss. That's the old verse. You feel me? Hey, Jay, man, matter of fact, you sent me some shit, man, that I won't play on the show. You need to send me the junks, though. Like some MP3s, man. For real. All the white boys rapping though. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of white boys that rap now. A lot of white boys rap now. I know some dope white boys too, though. I mean, I'm talking about I know some dope white boys for real. That I would fuck with over Eminem. Shots on the mic. Oh, shots to the mic. Put me on, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, I'm just saying now. This is not to say that white boys or white people can't rap or shouldn't rap. Either one, you know what I mean? But if you garbage, you garbage. Or if we don't fuck with you, we don't fuck with you. I mean, that's kind of just what it is. You know what I mean? Because, like, I think a lot of people get shit confused when, you know what I mean, you say white people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, white people can't rap. No, there's some white people that can spit. You a guy. If you don't think white people can rap, then you bugging. But let's just keep it real. Just being real. You know what I mean? Like, niggas ain't really like. All right, think about this. Who's right now looking for the next white dude? I mean, other than white people, I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? And like the industry, of course. But I'm talking about, like, as far as us black fans go, we don't even have that conversation. Like, yo, who gonna be the next dope white rapper after Eminem? Anyway. But yeah, man, I mean, like, a lot of this shit be funny to me. A lot of it. A lot of this shit be funny to me. But yo, like I said, man, make sure y'all send that music in, man, to therealhiphopshow@yahoo.com, man. And I've been doing more talking lately than playing the music, because I've been wanting people to understand that my show ain't just about playing the music. I play the music, but this is hip hop completely over here. You understand? We have those hip hop discussions. I do interviews. You know what I mean? So if you're trying to get an interview in the Real Hip Hop Show, hit me up. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, don't forget to share and like and follow and all that good shit. If you want to listen to the Real Hip Hop Show, you can listen to it here on my page, or you can go to any platform that plays podcast. It's there. Know what I mean? The Real Hip Hop Show, man. THEREEL Hip Hop Show. It's everywhere, man. Like, that's why I tell people all the time. If you ain't looking, can't find it, you ain't looking. You know what I mean? Again, man, it's your boy Jay Real at the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop. What's up, man? What else y'all want to talk about, man? I'm gonna get my ass up out of here, man. Nah, man, but overall, like I said, man, Nick can't fuck with Eminem. Just being real. Greatest. Do you mean the greatest white female? Because I know we ain't talking greatest female rapper at all. Not with her, and she's not even in that discussion. But Token. I hope Token's white. I've never heard of him. This is why I'm asking. Is Token white? Because if Token is black, somebody need to slap that motherfucker. Anyway, Logic's my dude. I fuck with Logic. And Logic is not white. Logic is mixed. God damn it. His father is a black man, and his mother is a white woman. Logic is mixed. Okay? I'm just being honest. There ain't no difference between Logic, J. Cole, and Drake. All them niggas mixed. I'm just saying. All right, MGK, G-Eazy. I like G-Eazy. MGK, not so much. But that this he did on Eminem was hard. You know what I mean? You know what? Oh yeah, Matt Miller. Rest in peace, Matt Miller. He was a dope white boy. Dope white boy. He got a good stamp from us though. Like, he had a real good stamp from the black community. Real, I think so. I think his stamp was better than Eminem's because he was himself, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go back and listen to a lot of his shit too. But I was just saying. Oh yeah, I already know that shit. I already know you most definitely trolling on that one, bro. But let me see. If you don't support other rappers trying to make it, you a devil. You know what? I believe that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I think niggas gotta understand this when it come down to rap. Now, I get the competitive hip hop and its competitive nature. I get it's, you know, everybody trying to get there. I get all that. But at the same time, we all in the same shit. I don't like saying in the same boat because that's some racist shit. Think about it. We all in the same boat. Y'all niggas off the chain. Anyway, my point is, you know what I mean? I feel like if you doing this shit, yo. Oh, Rhapsody is my favorite female MC. And she from North Carolina. Right down the street from where we from, nigga. Like, literally, nigga, we could drive to where her people stay at right now. But my point is, if you out here rapping and you doing your shit, man, and I think you should support other rappers that's doing the same thing, because we all trying to, you know what I'm saying? And we got to help each other. Like, you can grab his fan base and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? And this, that, and the other. But y'all niggas better stop charging niggas for verses. Like, who the fuck you niggas think you are? I mean, I'm just saying, no, don't take it the wrong way. Because I know how some of y'all do. I mean, then you shouldn't charge niggas for beats, so you shouldn't charge niggas for studio time. Or I think that's a little different. I just don't see why anybody would buy your verse. Now, unless it's beneficial to the person that's buying it. You understand? Like, if you got a buzz or a nice fan base, I think you should pay that man for a feature because it's going to help you. But if y'all on the same level, I don't see the point. You know what I mean? Already, Browntown. Shout out to my homeboys in Browntown. You know what I'm saying? My big bro Corey, my little sister Nikki. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man. Word up, man. Are there any women legends in rap right now, or in general? I'm thinking you're saying right now, because I'm pretty sure you know that some female legends. So Magic Mike offered me free time. Yeah, I mean, now we all know that MC like Lauryn Hill, Latifah, Kim, Da Brat, Foxy Brown, etc. Rhapsody's going to be a legend, I think. I'm not saying she is yet, but I think she's going to be. Yeah, those females, I would consider them legends. You know what I mean? I really would. Roxanne Shante is most definitely a female legend in hip hop. Most definitely. You know what I mean? Would y'all consider Nicki Minaj a legend in as far as the females go? I would, personally. Because I mean, she did hold it down for a long time. So I would consider her a legend. Not gonna front. Let me see. Why is Lauryn Hill a legend? You know what? That's a good question. Because, like, people say, I've had that discussion with people like, she is a legend. Then I've had that discussion that she's not. You know what I mean? But, I mean, let's be real. That motherfucking Miseducation Lauryn Hill, classic. You know what I mean? And the shit with the Fugees that she was doing. So that's what makes her legendary to me. The time that she was doing her thing. Put it like that. Eddie, what up, my G? I think she is. Came from nothing. Troy D. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like that. Oh, okay, she got one more. Oh, is Andre 3000 a legend? Andre 3000 doesn't have not one solo project. I'm just saying. See what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying, but you say like she only got one solo album, then the Fugees, and then Fugees, whatever. Andre 3000 don't got not one solo project, but we still consider him legendary though. So what's the difference? I'm asking, like, what you think? What would you think the difference is between Lauryn Hill and Andre 3000 then? Cause like when you say that she's not a legend because she only had that one album or whatever. Andre 3000 never dropped a solo album. I'm just saying. And they are a legendary group. Yeah, technically, but technically that was still an Outkast album. Technically that was an Outkast album. So, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it was like two albums, but it was still an Outkast album. You know what I mean? So that's why I say Dre never dropped a solo album. He didn't. Like there's no Andre 3000 album. You know what I mean? Hold on, y'all. Now let's get back to this discussion. Let's get back to this discussion. My bad, y'all. But no, I'm just saying. I just don't think that, you know what I mean, that was a Andre 3000 album. It was an Outkast album. But technically, that's kind of like his solo album. But you know what I mean. Do y'all think that any of these newer cats are gonna be legends? You know what I mean? Like, and let's not say J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, because we already know they're gonna be legends. Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like Trippie Redd and them. Do you think any of them will eventually be considered legends? Or will they just be considered legends to their generation? You know what I mean? Or would they be considered legends in hip hop? Yeah, people lame as fuck, man. But we gonna get that shit. We gonna get it together, man. We gonna get these views up. We just gotta keep pushing. Y'all help me. We gotta keep pushing this together to get the views to where they need to be. And we gonna get them there. There ain't gonna be no thing. Ain't gonna be no thing, man. I appreciate you for you know what I'm saying, tuning in. Huey, thank you for calling in and everything, my G. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all share and all that good shit, man. This is, see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. I think that's the problem, man. Dave East got potential to be a legend. I like Dave East. Let me say that. Hey, yeah, he does have potential. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I just want to see where everything goes with him, though. To be honest. Yeah, see, that's my thing. Like, I don't really. Yeah, because there's so many one and dones now, and it's so much. Your song sound like they song, and they song sound like they song, and his song and their song, and I don't. That's not legendary shit. You know, that's not legendary shit. So. If they change their ways, like, yay. That Dave East album is fire. And if I ain't mistaken, ain't this considered Dave East's first what's the word I'm looking for? Actual album? Alright, love you too, sis. Holla at me. Take care of my, you know what I'm saying, my little ones, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, ain't this like considered Dave East's first album, though? The rest of them was like mixtapes and shit. If I ain't mistaken, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm thinking like this Survival joint is his debut joint. What about Game? Is he a legend? Hell yeah, I think so. I would say yeah. And he's like the only nigga to survive the 50 beef. You know what I mean? I would say yeah, though. Especially if you're on the West Coast, of course they gonna say yeah, but I would say yeah. And my book, true indeed. And Game has multiple classics. You know what I mean? I mean, we talked about Eminem and what's that boy name? Nah, we talked about Eminem and Nick Cannon for a minute though. Yeah, I believe that though. You do need classics. You know what I mean? So I feel you where you're coming from on that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people. Well, what if somebody dropped one classic album though? I'm just asking. Because some people kind of dropped a classic album and it. Because like Rakim does not have a lot of classic shit. I'm just saying. Let's be real. Paid in Full, like other than Paid in Full. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. Now, I don't think Game has had a bad album either. To me, he hasn't. Put it like that. Nas would be a legend of all. If all he. So you don't think Nas is a legend? I think Nas is a legend. Nas is in damn near everybody's top 5. And I know for a fact he's in everybody's top 10. So. But Illmatic, like he just could not get past Illmatic. You know, he was talking, cause we talked about this on the show before, but he was talking about in so many words he didn't want to keep talking about Illmatic forever. Which I mean, I feel him because he has done more than Illmatic, but can you really? That was a hard thing to top, man. Illmatic was too hard to top. I don't know. Like, I get so many different, I don't want to say complaints, but I get so many different discussions when it comes down to Nas. Like, I know so many people that put him way up here. Then I got a lot of people that say that Nas was overrated. And I'm like, I think that's kind of like a matter of perspective in a sense. I mean, yeah, but I'm saying, like, not saying, I'm not taking nothing away from Rakim. Let's let that be clear, okay? But you know what I mean? Like, a lot of his other stuff, people don't consider that dope. That's, you know what I mean? Which I never understood how he could be such in this high place, but a lot of his other music, people was like, yeah, it was whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Yeah. But, yeah, man, it's your boy Jay Real at the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop, man. Gotta get ready to get up out of here, man. I spoke to y'all for a while. Again, who do y'all think is gonna win, or who do y'all think won, or whatever? Eminem, Nick Cannon, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this in the comments. Hold on. What's that boy name? Nah, seriously though. All right, this is what we're gonna do. In the comment section, Eminem versus Nick Cannon. Like for Eminem, because most of y'all niggas love Eminem. So we're gonna say, like for Nick Cannon, love for Eminem. In the comment section, Eminem versus Nick Cannon. You dig? Love for Eminem, like for Nick Cannon. Who y'all think is gonna prevail? I'm just, you know what I mean? But anyway, man, it's your boy Jay Real at the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop. Can you dig it? Make sure y'all send me some music, man, so we can get some of that dope shit played. You feel what I'm saying? It's your boy. About to get up out of here, man. Peace.